Hey everyone, how are you doing today? I hope you guys are having an awesome day today. Before we jump into the video today, I just wanted to give you guys a quick shout out to this is the 51st episode, so we are now over 50 episodes in the series, and I just wanted to thank you guys for following along, supporting the channel. It's been awesome, and I've really appreciated it so far. We are nowhere close to done yet though, and we are going to continue going strong here, and holy moly, that is nuts, dude. How much? Okay, let us go look. Let's go look. How much does this use? Max consumption 340 megawatts, bro. What? How is that even possible? All right. Okay. Very cool. Well, bots, go do your thing out here, I guess. We desperately need some more solar panels, it looks like. Here, I guess? Jeez, man, that is nuts. What the heck? 340 megawatts. I mean, part of it is the speed modules in there, but good lord. When did I jump from needing 100 megawatts to 500 with one building? That's just nuts. Alright, well, we'll have to keep an eye on that, because that is kind of crazy. Also, I'm going to grab these stacks of copper, and I am going to throw them over here because I do want to make some more of these. Obviously, we desperately need some more thermal radiators, so we're going to make those just now. And yeah, all right. So to continue work on our energy science, I guess we need some power, but we also do need to do some more buildings. So we're going to build out further down here. And once again, we are getting to the point where I feel like we're getting a little bit far from our landing pad. And maybe we can like build out some stuff down here. Like what else do we need now? Just trying to remember. Like maybe we can reverse these belts, have them come out the backside and like do processing of stuff down here, which might be possible. We've got thermal fluid lines here and here, so that might work. Let's go grab some more platform though, in order to do that. And we only have about 46 minutes left up in space right now, according to this little infographic for our life support here. Hopefully we can get all this stuff done in that amount of time. I do know that we have quite a lot to do still, but I'm hoping that we can get it all done. So let's see, come right over here, and yeah, I think we're gonna build out back here. I think that seems decent, and again, this is just temporary until we can get some space rails, and honestly, getting just the Energy 1 research pack is gonna get us some very important researches, so I'm not too worried about that. Dude, that is so insane. Let's also make our bots build out the actual solar panels up here. There we go, solar panels, very cool. Obviously it's not going to help that much, but it's going to help some at least. So let's see. Okay, well, you know what? We're doing okay. That definitely helped a decent amount. Geez, these things produce up to 2.3 megawatts of power. So that's pretty good. Okay, so to finish this off, again, we have done these two, so we need to do polarization data, and we need to do radiation data. Let's do the radiation data first. That seems like the easiest. So we got some radiation facilities here, and does this need thermal fluid? No, it does not. So we can, all right, so here's what we're gonna do. We are gonna reverse these, okay? So these are gonna go out the other side, over here. And then right over here, let's do it. Well, so let's pull through. Let's pull this through, right? And then we can have our two. I think we're just going to do 2 radiation facilities here. Yeah. I'm just trying. Okay, so what I'm trying to figure out right now is, so we get, if we look at the radiation data, right? We put in U-235 blank data cards. We get out 1 radiation data every time, which is nice. And then half the time we also get out another U-235. So I'm trying to figure out exactly how we're going to handle that output. And I'm thinking that maybe what we'll do is we'll just put them into active providers and be lazy about it. Seems like a decent idea, I guess. Okay, that's fine. So let's see. We need all these, and another underground, and some power poles. There we go. And then we need some filter inserters going out. That is going to do U-235. Okay. And then we have more filter inserters going out. Let's also move this over 1. These filter inserters are going to do radiation data. There we go. And there we go. So that's another tech card. And I guess we'll go this way for finishing this off, I guess. And we'll have like all the like research servers and computers and stuff down over here, which seems okay. And let's just request some U-235. And let's request like 6, I guess. There we go. Alright, so now we got some U-235 on the way, and so these will start making some radiation data. Very good, that was easy. So now we just have 1 left, which is the polarization data. And dang, okay, so it takes 10 blank data cards, 2 multispectral mirrors, but it makes 9 polarization data plus some junk data cards and some scrap. So that's not too bad, actually. Shall we? No, we'll speed these up later. I will speed things up. I still can't believe this. This is so nuts. But whatever. Okay, so we're gonna reverse this as well. Bring them out down here. There we go. So we've got our tech cards. We just have 1 more set of tech cards to do. And these are done in laser facilities. Okay, so let's quickly check this again. So the multispectral mirrors, though, is what we need to do now. And this was the recipe that we've been looking at. So this is done in a space manufactory, and it's got a ton of stuff. So we're going to come right over here, I think, and do it down here. Right by this chemical gel. I think seems fine, because we need chemical gel for it anyways. So let's do that. So we're going to throw Space Manufactory over here. And this is going to do multispectral mirrors. And very nice. We can connect it up right there. Very cool. We'll put down a space assembling machine that is going to unbarrel lubricant. There we go. And we'll do requester, active provider. Okay, do it like this. There we go. And how many barrels do we request? I feel like don't we do this somewhere else? Yeah, 30 barrels. Okay, that sounds about right. If you just do it like, if you just copy from the building, I think it does way too many. So let's do lubricant, dude. This thing has been flashing for a while. Let's go take a look at that really quickly. I just want to see what's up. Okay, our train is leaving right now. These warehouses are full, and this one has nothing in it. I think I just need to balance these belts to get this to work a little bit better. So that's something I need to do at some point. Whoopsies. Okay, and then let's also do a requester here. Shall I do a stack inserter? Yeah, stack inserter seems fine. Okay, stack inserter, and then that's going to make multispectral mirrors very quickly. We do need to do an active provider for scrap, so let's do that. Scrap. Dude, why is scrap so hard to find? There it is. Okay, scrap. Okay, scrap, and we should start working. Very cool. And actually, you know what? This is the first place I think that we're requesting steel from our logistic network. So this is actually going to work out very nicely using the steel that we keep processing our barrels from. So we'll send up barrels like this, right? They'll get processed into steel after they've been emptied. And then from our storage, they'll get sent here because the bots take from storage first. So that'll work out pretty nicely, actually. And we're getting some radiation data out over here. Very cool. We've got some multispectral mirrors now. Let's see. This is 10 seconds, so it's actually 1 second to make one multispectral mirror. Does this make two, by the way? No, it just makes one. I'm just curious. We don't need a stack inserter. Let's just do this, though. Multispectral mirror. Somewhere. There it is. And again, multispectral mirror. And then belts. And question then is, where the heck are we going to do this last research? So, so I'm looking over here. We've got the thermofluid lines over here. So maybe we'll do it like right over this way. Kind of is a long ways away though, but I think that's fine. Yeah, it's fine. We'll do a little bit of belt spaghetti. It'll be fun. Okay. Oh, this is interesting. So it inputs cold, but outputs cool, not warm. Like this one outputs warm thermofluid. And why is this full of thermofluid? Can someone answer me that? Maybe because this doesn't reach. Whoops. Okay, there we go. Whoopsies. So that's interesting that it doesn't output the warm stuff, which means that we... Dude, where is... I don't even know where our warm thermofluid... So we have to get this, like, cool thermofluid all the way down here to hook back into this building. That kind of stinks. Maybe what we'll do is actually... We'll just put this down here. And that way... And we'll just belt these over, I think. I think that's okay. Yeah, I think that's gonna have to work. So, let's do it like this. And they can be like this. They can be right next to each other, I think. Because we're gonna do the pipes on the sides anyways. So, it's gonna go like this with undergrounds, and thankfully the undergrounds do reach here. And let's see, so we need data cards coming in here. Let's see, right here. And how long does this process take? 60 seconds. Okay, I think we should do 3 because that's a pretty long amount of time. Although, let's see, this is 10 seconds to make possibly 1 electromagnetic field data. So that would be able to run 6 times. I guess this is actually technically faster, because this runs once, but does 9 instead of 6 times and doing maybe 6. If it's, you know, rolling the dice well, if that makes sense. I hope that makes sense, what I'm kind of saying about rolling the dice. Like, 95%, that's, I mean, it's pretty good odds. It's better than, like, the 85% that we have for the astrometrics facility. Like, if we look at that, right, this is 85% of the time you get an infrared observation data, which is not very good. Why are these not working? Again, short on thermal fluid. Let's actually go grab those thermal radiators that we had made. And we can make more, looks like. Although, that being said, we don't really have room for more. Speed them up. There we go. And why is this one not working? It's not connected. That would be why. Okay, that would have helped to have that one connected for a while now. Oh well, that's fine. So obviously we got plenty of thermal fluid in the network. In fact, so much that we have filled up on the output, but we just aren't converting it quickly enough to the cool stuff and then the cold stuff to make a difference. Like, we really need more of these. So I'm going to grab one more stack of copper from here. There we go. Stack of copper, which is how much you need to make one of these. So throw that stack of copper in there. All right, we'll add another one here shortly. Let's finish this process up over here. So we need fast inserters here and here. Let's back this up. We'll do another underground here. Let's get rid of these. Then we need requesters, of course. We also need to pull this over here. Actually, that is going to be in the way, I think, of the what is it? Cool thermofluid. Whoops, the cool thermofluid line. That's going to be in the way. All right, let's hook this up. And then we need the multispectral oh! We won't do a belt. You know what we'll do? We'll do passive provider. Okay. And we'll do this much, I guess. Okay. And then we just need to do the requests for this. Let's get rid of that. There we go. And then, of course, the output over here. Actually, let's do our active providers first. Filter inserters. These are going to do junk data cards and scrap. Right? Junk data cards, scrap. Yep. Okay. And then more of these, and these are going to do polarization data. Let's drop one on the near side and do another polarization data. And then we'll underground over here. There we go. Okay. Now we just need to hook up our thermal fluid. Let's see. That works. It's not pretty. It works. And then we need to, of course, hook up the or cool thermal fluid, whatever it is. I keep mixing their actual names up, but this like light purple stuff. There's the pink, the light purple, the blue, and then the dark blue. So we need to hook this up down there. Ooh, that does not quite fit. I'm running out of pipes and belts and things, so I might have to go pick some up here momentarily. Let's just see how far we can get though down the line with this. All right, we need some more niners. These niners are saving my life, and the fact that they're saving lots of pipes for me. We got some 7s that we can put down. Ooh, and that fits nicely anyways. Right, there we go. Out of 7s, can do some 5s. Make one more 9, and I think we're going to have to go pick up some pipes. All right. Looks like we do have to pick up some pipes because we got a ways to go still, so let's go do that. In the meantime, we can get rid of these facilities that we are just not going to use for now. We will have them for later, obviously. Okay, so we need pipes. Let's grab those. Pipe. And we'll grab some underground pipes. Do we need... We're good on space platform right now. I think we're good. We've still got 30 minutes up here, so we're doing pretty good on time. And of course, we can always clean some out if we clean out some canisters and fill them up again if we really, really needed to, but I think we'll be good. All right, so we're doing good on the multispectral mirror front. These have started to work. which is awesome. Oh yeah, and I need to finish hooking this up. I was like, what did I go for? Okay, so let's make some of these again, and start filling them in. Some undergrounds. There we go. Ooh, doesn't quite fit. Let's do it like this. There we go. Alright, and then we just need one pipe to go in here. And last but not least, we can come right over here. Oh, does a 7 work? No. 1 off, that's fine. We'll do it like that. There we go. Alright, so these have all their inputs and outputs handled. And we now have all 4 tech cards being made, and we simply just need to figure out exactly where we would like to do all of our computers. So, computers. How shall we do this? I do want to do it in an expandable, although it's not going to be expandable. Why am I saying I want to do it in an expandable way? Let's see. I guess like right here. What does this take? Cold thermal fluid. Okay. Maybe over here. Oh, you know what? We can pull these lines over and use them down here. That's fine. Okay. So we'll do it down here, I guess. We don't need too many doing it. In fact, I think that even 2 is maybe too much. Oh yeah, we need to do research servers first. Anyways. Okay, so then we need to do the research servers. Let's actually grab... let's grab this. I like this setup very nicely. So we'll do this, I think. See if I can grab the right stuff. Okay. So this is gonna have the cards coming in, and we can switch which direction the belts are running and stuff like that. But I think that this is correct. Okay. So that looks good. I think that these belts... How should we do this? Maybe we'll have these belts actually like turn and go this way. And then we'll have actually this be an underground here. There we go. We'll do that. That way then these belts... Oh, and actually we should combine... We need to combine these at some point. So let's do that actually. So let's bring this up. Bring it down, and then we'll combine them here. And then this will run over this direction. And that'll be 2 of those. And we can switch this, obviously, to doing an energy catalog instead of an astronomic catalog. Obviously, we need to do the cool, or cold, whatever, cold thermal fluid. Let's see, we can do that, actually. Let's just leave it like that for the moment. And then... we'll work on bringing those pipes over. So we've got this pipe here. This just needs to move over a little bit so we can run this pipe down. This is the cold stuff. So we can do that this way. This substation's kind of in the way. It's gonna go. Let's do this. Yeah, actually the substation was not in the way, it turns out. I would like to simply re-evaluate how I'm doing this. Okay, this is actually what I want to do. Let's do... Does a 7 work? No. Okay, fine. A 5 will work, though. Okay, there we go. Alright, so that is the cold stuff hooked up. Obviously, we need to do the other tech cards together. So let's do... this right here, and we'll have the polarization data come down this way. There we go. And then we'll have this come right over here. Yeah, that's fine. All right, there we go. All right, that's doing energy catalogs. We need to handle the warm thermal fluid output though. Is there an easy way to get this pipe over here? Not really. Maybe if we come like right I'm just trying to see how we can get it in here. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's get rid of all the things that we have in our inventory, by the way. There we go. We can get a pipe to come in. Oh, let's move that. Yeah. There we go. Okay. Whew. Okay, that hooks up there, and we're all good. All right, so we've got energy catalogs being made. That is awesome. Now we need to do supercomputers. Yay, supercomputers. These are for insight, and then significant data. The problem, you know what? I can do this here as long as I underground this. I think. Right? Like, if we do 2 things here doing insight, which, I think is overkill, because these things are pretty slow. But, yeah. So, let's see. These are going to do insight. I always have to remember exactly how this works. So, they have to do insight, and then insight is used, obviously, to make the significant data. But then we also need to do, we also need a catalog, insight, and significant data to do this, plus holmium plates. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3 processes still to set up. Okay, just making sure I know where we're at. So let's see, this is gonna do the insight. And again, like I said, I think that this might be overkill. And I guess I'm out of underground belts, that's fine. Alright, so this is going to go right here. Come down this way. Hello. Okay, I guess I'll make our bots do it. Our bots are perfectly capable of doing that. Okay, and then warm thermal fluid, we can have come out down here, actually, quite nicely, because it'll go like this. There we go. That is warm thermal fluid. And this is already working, very nice. Let's throw some catalogs in here. And then this, we need to do 2 outputs, again. So we have our filter inserters here that are gonna do blank data cards. And then more filter inserters that are going to do insight. Drop 1 on the near side. Not that it really matters at this point. Okay. Then we have our catalogs here, our insight here. Let's run them close to one another. I'm not exactly sure. I was thinking about this. We're going to do a grid system up here. I don't know how exactly a grid system is going to end up working. Like, what exactly are you going to put inside of a grid? Maybe what we'll do are, like, not tiny little, like, normal city block grids. We'll do, like, huge grids. And the huge grids will each encapsulate 1 level of science experiments. So, for instance, right, we've got all of these newer astronomic experiments, right? So we'll have a huge city block that does all of Astro 2, let's say. And so we would have UV observation, microwave, X-ray, gravity wave, all that kind of stuff. And geez, 30%. It's not very much, is it? But I think that's how we'll end up doing it. We'll have to see. I've never done a city block in space, and there's just so many ways that they end up, that the different science experiments end up working together, especially with insight, to make significant data, that I want to make sure that it is going to work nicely. Okay, let's move this over just a little bit more so that it lines up nicely with this. So we can bring the thermal fluid down here. There we go. This is, of course, going to do significant data. Significant data needs insight. So let's do that. And we can copy this. just like this. And some inserters. And a belt that comes down here. And we can split off our insight because we need it for both the science pack as well as for the significant data. And let's grab some power. There we go. We can put a beacon down over here, even though it's not going to be used at the moment. And then this needs to hook up down here. There we go. Honestly, maybe we just do one. There's no way that these keep up. Right? Right? I don't see any way that these keep up. Okay. Let's do this. And then this warm thermal fluid. Where the heck is this gonna go? Oh, you know what? It can come down here. Okay, that actually works out pretty nicely. Let's make a 5-length pipe. Okay, that does end up working out quite nicely, actually. There we go. These are incredibly slow. Honestly, I think our bottleneck are these. These are pretty slow. We'll do that. We'll be nice. Okay, that definitely speeds that up. Okay, last but not least, we have our space manufactory. And we did... Oh no, it's not a space manufacturer. I was about to say, it is actually a research server that needs to do this. We do need to make another research server though. Right? Actually, do we really need to do that? Are these actually both working all the time? Probably not. Yeah, I guess we're just gonna do one right now. One sad research server. Looks kind of funny by itself. But that's gonna do energy science. These things are so tiny, man. Maybe we'll have it done. Will we have it down here? Yeah, you know what? We'll have it down here. It'll make the inputs and outputs easier. Energy science. There we go. And then these. Let's have one belt that comes down this direction. And we'll just join them together like this. That seems fine. Have an inserter like this, and then we'll do a requester for the holmium. And then the significant data we can have, let's see, this needs to do active providers here. Once again, this is for blank data cards, and then we need to do one more down here for significant data. There we go. Okay. That is significant data, and then we'll bring it right through here, hook it up, power this up, and this should start working hypothetically. Let's do an output. If this ends up being too slow, obviously we will mirror the build over here, but I don't think it will be, personally. I really don't. So we need to do two outputs. One is going to be right here, and this is going to be chunk data cards. The other is to passive provider, which will do one row, I guess, and that's going to be energy science. Yay, energy science. And we're starting to make them. Let's request like 60 of these, not 20. Let's do a stack inserter, and actually, you know what, we're going to request 120. I don't know. It takes a while for the bots to get all the way down here with everything, so we're just going to do that. We obviously are starting to work on this, which is looking cool. We're not making this stuff fast enough, though. What are we slow on? Oh, you know what it is? Thermofluid, what do you know? We should have another radiator here, but I don't think one radiator is going to fix all of our problems by any means. I mean, we can put it down, but it's not going to fix our issues. Okay, well, there we go. That is at least, I mean, thermofluid's definitely increased some, and maybe we can pull it down here and do more down this direction, because obviously we still need to do more. We have way too much regular thermofluid, and obviously not enough cold or cool. Alright, but you know what, that's a problem that we have to solve a little bit later, I think. But yeah, so that is energy science, though, and let's add that to our request down here. Energy science, yay! Okay, and let's stop doing this research and this research. Let's do some energy science researches. Holmium cables, you say? Well, it looks like holmium cables are the pathway to a lot of awesome things, so let's research that and check it out. Space railways, that is what we want. That is what we've been going for. What other things can we research that we would definitely like to do at some point? This right here. Yes, this is going to be combining astronomic and energy insight together to make more significant data. So it's, as you can see, it's a different kind of simulation. So this is an astroparticle simulation, but you have things like biochemical simulation or matter distribution or biomechanical, you know, so there's lots of, I mean, it's very cool, I think. But yeah, so we'll research that astroparticle simulation. Let us also research 500, that's a lot. But these are really, really good. So let's do that. We can do particle colliders, and we can do add-on power poles, and substation Mark II, very cool. Anything else that we should do now? We can do a pylon. Oh, actually, you know what? Let's do a pylon. Pylons are awesome. And we're going to need them anyways when we start to do space rails. So let's actually get rid of that. Oh, no, not that. What am I thinking? Yeah, I think this is fine. Okay, we'll start working. I mean, obviously we have a lot of work to do, but is this working fast enough? Yes. Kind of. Okay. Anyways, guys, that is going to be it for today's episode. We, excuse me, we were thankfully able to finish off our energy science here, and obviously, you know, we have a lot of work to do for that energy science. You know, we have to, and when I mean work, I mean that we have to make quite a lot of packs to be able to get places. But as we start getting more packs, we are going to start doing a rail grid system out here, and so we'll have to start designing that. I don't know if I'll do that. Maybe we'll do that like on a stream or something. We'll start actually doing the design of that because, and this is just a heads up for the next episodes. Oh, hey, we already got one research done. Very nice. You know, we've done energy, we've done astronomic, but we're not going to keep doing more sciences right now until we start doing the rail grid system. So I think that is honestly going to be the priority for the moment. I can't think of, I'll have to see if there's some more things that we need to work on in the meantime. Like maybe we'll work on getting iridium or vitamelange, I think is the last one that we have yet to do. So we have these two processes yet to do, but so we'll be working on those, and then we'll also be working at the same time-ish on space railways. And obviously, once we start actually getting the space railways done and stuff like that, we are, I mean, we'll be able to start trucking through some space sciences, hopefully, which would be really, really, really awesome, because we have a long way to go still, guys. I mean, even just looking at the tech tree, like, you can see down here, hey, cool, we've done a lot of researches. Like, look at all these green researches that we've completed. And that looks good, but then you start looking at all of the things we have yet to research. And there are an incredible amount of things here. So we still have we still have a ways to go, and we still have a lot of science packs to make, a ton of materials to produce, and a lot of logistics problems to solve. Which, I mean, that's the whole mod, right? So I'm very excited about it, but we do have a ways to go still, and it's a bit sobering to look at this and see exactly how much we have yet to do. But thank you guys for joining me today. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode, and I look forward to seeing you on future episodes.